All right, we're here at my outdoor worm bin, and we just got done pulling around the edges and harvesting some castings and pulling out some worms. I found a couple of worm bin treasures that just take forever. This is a peach seed. I have no idea when I put it in here, but let's see if we can break it up. We also have what I think is a cherry seed. Sometimes these can break apart. Of course, now it's not. Oh, there we go. And I think that will about do it. It'll get into smaller pieces and maybe the worms can attack it. But last time we were in here, we had finished off the cabbage, and some of that packaging that we had in here had some white dots, and I got a lot of good feedback. And someone said it was made out of cellulose and that it takes a while. I had a couple people say that they had put it in and it took a little while, so that was good. So we'll expect to see some of that maybe, and some of it may be gone. We also put in an absolutely huge feeding. I mean, we had lots of strawberry tops, banana peels, some tomatoes, a bunch of onions, and we had a big piece of watermelon over the top. And I'm a little surprised I haven't found any of it yet digging in, because we did have a lot. I'm already getting down to some of the bedding and some of the old food that I put in here. Now this is a banana stalk, or the top of a banana, and look at that inside. 1, 2, 3 worms, 4, and then maybe one over here. Yeah, it's really stringy, and the worms seem to get in there and love it, so that's pretty cool. I'm starting to get to see some glistening, so this looks like an onion to me, and clearly the worms do like it. They are getting at it. So a piece of onion. I'm gonna go in from the side here, and I feel something hard. What is that? That is, oh wow, look at that. That is an avocado pit. And I don't know if you can see. Can you see there's holes in it? So the worms are kind of sticking themselves inside of it and digging in, it looks like. So this is probably mushier than it appears. And yeah, oh yeah, sure enough, look at that. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is coming apart. This is really juicy in there in this avocado pit. I don't even know how long this has been in here, but it is going to meet its demise this time around. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what else. Go down deep here. And what do we have here? All right, we got some more onion. And again, lots of little babies in there too. They really do like it. I put a lot in there. And here they are right around the root. Yeah, pretty cool. So onion, and we must have put more onion than I typically do. Lots of great worms right there. And another peach seed. We'll eventually get to that one. And then, yep, underneath we put a lot of the long-term bin treasures. So here's the pumpkin stem, which doesn't feel mushy at all to me. Okay, I think this is some of the packaging, and maybe we'll see some of those dots get eaten, or, you know, in between stages. I think this one right here, right there, is one of those dots that maybe they're eating. But clearly they're liking this bedding too, because they're going after it. Awesome. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and aerate this, and we've got some interesting bedding and some interesting food that we're going to put in here.
How about that other avocado pit? Is that squishy?
Where do you see that? Oh, this guy? Let's see if that's a squishy one. Oh, whoa! Shh! Dang it! All right. Clearly it was squishy enough. Oh, good throw. Clearly it was squishy enough to break in half, but not too squishy. Oh, look at that. This little piece is what is left of that big banana stalk that had all the hands of bananas on it that we put in here forever ago. There's a lot of worms in here. Like a lot. Yeah, I can't believe it. That was a huge feeding, and they ate so much of it. So I'm going big again. All right, so we've got a feeding hole. I'm going to put some of this stuff in here just to give it a little bit of structure, and then I'm going to put our old stuff down. Now, there was a little bit of onion left, so I'm going to make sure I don't put too much onion from my next feeding in, which is a lot of food that my mom had given me. But let's go ahead and put in our new bedding. So I know a lot of folks have leaves around their houses and stuff, and I have a lot of pine trees, which have pine needles, and I've got some oaks that aren't really good leaves for even leaving in your yard or putting in a worm bin. But this is all banana plant leaves. So I've let them dry, and I'm going to put them down, and we'll see how those do in the bin. And we've got a few more. Now I know leaves take a little bit longer to break down and certainly to kind of absorb moisture compared to cardboard, but I'm pretty excited to be able to put these in here. So I'll make sure I water it in, but I'm also going to have to water it in because we've got some moldy bread here. And this is some flourless Ezekiel flax bread that we just didn't get to the end portions, so they're going to get some of this. Now, whenever I put bread in, it seems to require a lot of water, or I don't want to say a lot, I'm always afraid of saying a lot of water, but it takes a little bit more moisture, otherwise it can tend to kind of harden up when you put it in a worm bin. So this is the monstrosity that we're going to put in here. This is some cilantro stems and leaves that went bad. Got some stalks, and you know what, I'm just going to dump it in. Whoa, this looks like a lot of stuff. It looks like we've got some mango peels, a mango seed, not too much onion, that's okay. But we do have a lot of peaches and pears and citrus and just kind of a tropical fruity situation here. This looks like a jalapeno that went red on us. But yeah, this is going to be a cool little feeding. So that last feeding that was pretty huge didn't heat up. I was really surprised. Now I'm going to put some bedding on top, and again, I'm going to be watering this in, but this is some juicy fruit here. This is going to be good. So in goes some cardboard. And I just love these cardboard shreds. Again, you've heard me talk about it, but this is from my 12-sheet crosscut shredder. The 12-sheet nature of it means I can put cardboard in it, and it just eats right through it. And the micro cut is how small it is. So if you're going to look for a shredder to do some of your cardboard shredding, then go ahead and check out my affiliate links, because I've got one that's got it on there. Make sure it's micro and 12-sheet. I know at least one or two of you is thinking, where are the amendments? And you're right, because I forgot them. But it's never too late for amendments. I think I just got excited with all that, colorful big feeding there. So this is just worm chow made out of grains from my pantry. And we'll throw in some coffee grounds right there, another food source for them. And then finally we'll put some pulverized eggshell, which is grit for them. They've got gizzards. And this is looking really dry on top, so I am going to add water. But I will be doing that off camera. Now, I'm going to bury it up like I always do. But we counted out 270 worms, and we are going to put them on top of this feeding. Should be very interesting, because they're going to go down and get to the cardboard, and then they're going to kind of sense all the other food, and they're going to enjoy themselves. But no matter what, they've got castings and other wet bedding that is going to be a path for them no matter where they want to go. And if you stay to the end, you'll see how I fold this up so that it's really tight in here, and no matter what, they are in a situation where they can crawl all over. They don't have to go straight down through this. So here we go, 270 worms. All right, it looks like that last little one had some fun getting his little worm butt in there. So I'm just going to add some cardboard to the top. And I think that will do it. So I hope you're having a great day. I hope your worm bins are doing fantastic. So happy vermicomposting, everybody. Take care now.